Hey everyone, I'm Akira, and in today's video we'll take a look at all the mounts you can find in the new Dragonflight zone Ohn'ahran plains and how to get them. There's 4 in total, and let's start with the Plainswalker Bearer. This big ass mammoth bad boy drops from the first bag of spoils you receive from the Maruk Grand Hunt every week. The Grand Hunts are unlocked at Renown 5 with the Maruk Centaur, and is a world event that'll appear in all 4 zones of the Dragon Isles. Once unlocked, you can find it by looking out for the horn icon on your map like this. The neat thing about this one is that hunts are unlocked account-wide. So once you reach Renown 5 on one character, you can participate in the hunts on all of your character. This means you can bring any character to the Dragon Isles after you reach Renown 5 and try for the mount once a week on all your characters. Because it is account-wide, on beta you could also create a trial character and go straight to the Dragon Isles and receive an epic Maruk bag of spoils. I haven't been able to confirm whether the mount can drop for a trial character or not, but you can get the bag, so I assume that you can get them out as well. So you kind of have infinite amounts of tries if you just keep making trial characters and go do the hunts once a week. The second mount you can get in Ohn'ahran Plains is the Zenet Hatchling. This mount hatches from a Zenet egg that drops from a rare called Zenet Avis in Ohn'ahran Plains right here. The Zenet egg will hatch 7 days after obtaining. The rare will be flying off this cliff carrying an egg in its claws and is rather easy to kill. The drop chance is currently unknown, but my educated guess would be 1 to 5%, just like almost all other rare spawn mount drops in the past. By the way, you can find all coordinations mentioned in this video in the description. The third mount is Lizi.
This is probably the first mount you'll be picking up in the Dragon Isles, as the requirements are super easy to complete, and there's almost no grind for this one. So definitely one of the easier mounts. Lizzie comes from a multi-day quest that is initially not visible to you, so to gain access to this quest line, you must first complete the Initiate Day Out storyline. This quest starts at Ohn'ahra Springs from the Windsarge Initiate Radiya, located right here. And in the questline, you'll end up rescuing the Thunderspine Lizi and bring her back to the village. Once the questline is completed, you'll also have to reach Renown 9 and be level 70 before Initiate Radiya will offer a new quest in Ohn'ahra Springs. This quest focuses on mending Lizi and acclimating her to the Centaur life. This questline lasts for 5 days with a new quest every day. Day 1 you'll have to bring 20 Fluorescent Fluid. This item drops from all insect mobs located around the Dragon Isles, and if you haven't sold these while leveled, you'll probably already have 20. Otherwise, you can head to this area where I found quite a few insects for you to grind the fluid out pretty quickly. I want to note that in addition to the item required, all the 5 quests asks you for 150 Dragon Isles supplies, which is a total of 750 Dragon Isle supplies for all 5 days. They are fairly easy to come by, so this will probably not be a problem for you at all. And if it is, I'll just recommend flying around, picking up treasures and killing rares. Also, by the way, all items besides the day 5 item can be sold and purchased on the auction house. For the second day, you'll have to grind out 20 high fiber leaves. These drop from plant mobs all over the isles, and the best spot I found was right here in the Ohn'ahran Plains. There's like 40 plant mobs here, gathered rather close, and you'll be able to grind them out quickly here. For day 3, you'll need 10,000 bite piranhas. These can be fished from any water in Dragon Isles, and I just went to the pool in which Lizzie had been peeing all the time and fished up 10 really quickly. For day 4, you'll need 20 woolly mountain pelts. These drop from big woolly creatures like the mammoths or the yaks in Ohn'ahran Plains. I found that the yaks have the highest drop chance, and I found mine out in 5 minutes in this spot right here. There's both yaks and mammoths here, so this is a pretty good spot. For day 5, all you have to do is buy Meluun's green curry from a vendor in a tent just south of Ohn'ahra Springs, right here, and bring it back to Lizzie. Once this quest is done, you'll be offered another quest rewarding you with Lizzie, the Thunderspine Trampler mount.
And last but not least, we have the Divine Kiss of Ohn'ahra. This mount is a beautiful new Wind Eagle model, and the cool thing about it is that it completely transforms you into the bird. So you're not gonna ride it, so yeah, that's pretty fly. Anyway, in Ohn'ahran Plains, you'll find a NPC called Godoloto with the same model as the mount, and this NPC will ask you for some items in form of a riddle. So of course we're going to have to get those specific items, and the first item is the Stolen Breath of Ohn'ahra. This item drops from the last boss in Nokhud Offensive, Balakar Khan, on heroic difficulty or higher. The drop chance is not too bad, it's estimated about a 20%, however you will need to have hit Renown level 22 with the Maruk Centaur for it to be available to drop for you, which is a bit of a grind. Anyway, you'll need 3 of those stolen breaths, and once you've obtained those, head over to Godoloto, and it'll now offer a quest called A Whispering Breeze. And this is the quest that will give you the mount. On top of the 3 stolen breaths, you'll have to obtain a tier 3 exaltant incense, and this is a crafted item from alchemists. The recipe can be bought from the Maruk Centaur Renowned Quartermaster at Renown 22 and requires level 50 in alchemy to learn. However, to guaranteed get a tier 3 incense, you'll need to have about 250 skill in incenses as well. This item can thankfully be traded as it is BOE, so you can head to the auction house or go to your local alchemist friend who grinded this reputation out to obtain it. The third and last item is Essence of Awakening. This item can be bought from the Quartermaster at Renown 7 and requires 1 Occasional Sand and 50 Dragonflight supplies. The supplies shouldn't be a problem for you at this point, and the Occasional Sand drops from Sand Elementals in Valdrassus right here. My estimated guess is around a 5% drop chance, and I've farmed it out a couple of times. Once you purchase the Essence of Awakening, be sure not to click it as it will disappear on use and you have to go farm another. When you have all the items, you want to head to this location to turn it in to Ohn'ahra herself, and you will receive your bird transformation mount. Congratulations on your new mount. If you're wondering how to get reputation and increase your renown with the Maruk Centaur, I've made a complete guide on my channel, but let's quickly cover the most important right away. Participate in the Grand Hunt 3 times a week, complete as many side quests as possible connected to the Maruk Centaur, complete the weekly reputation quests from Valdragon, and complete the bi-weekly quests in the Alag camp.
I'll include the link for the Maruk Centaur guide in the top right corner right now if you want a more detailed walkthrough of the reputation grind. And that is it for this video. Check out my channel for more Dragonflight guides and consider leaving a like, a dislike, subscribe, or even leave a comment for Mr. Algorithm, as it helps me out a ton. And if you're feeling extra generous today or just want to support me in making more guides for you, you can buy me a coffee via my link in the description and my link on the channel. Again, thank you very much and have a wonderful day. Bye.